That beat is nasty. Back here. I gotta try everything. All right. Yeah, they put Biggie in there. They put Onyx. They put a selection of people in there. All right. But it was slick here. I'm going to tell you that. Hold on. All right. Just in the hook there. Listen to it. Oh, you got to well, that's Onyx right there. All right. Right. He's like, you touch the screen? I'm having a nice dream. It's like, okay. You can do this with certain beats here. All right. But for my style, I was just I mean, sick, Don Wick, along with John Wick, equalizer, big bomb, equalizer, everything you call man, enterpriser. They'll find a cold horizon. I'm the soft, came through here, five barber. And I'm kicking the flow, man, and I got the offer. Everything is good by the potter. I smarter, I starter. 5-star right now. Tell them pipe down. Don't like clowns. Fire rounds up in the background. Whole pack now. Smack down. Let the cat drown. Lay the Mac down. Every time I do it, man, the hat is spinning. I happen to be winning. While I'm grinning. Just fitting everything when you was kidding. Told that, know that, wasn't written. Stay hitting. Spider-Man, been getting everything in the land that I've been fitting off the top of this rap. Cold man, didn't even that. Running laps, rolling like claps. Saying T, kicking flows, and that's facts. I'm back. Might as well, right? Debonair, cats that wasn't there. Sunshine, souvenirs. Yeah. You got the scuffle of the beat again, dude. The beat how it came in. All right, no, they don't got that. You see, I was sitting here trying to see the beat here for about close to 2 minutes or so, but they don't come back in there to bring the instrumental in. That's why I kept, leaning, trying to cut off where that 16 was at. I'm like, maybe I'm, under the joint. All right. But as I'm sitting in here looking, I can count bars, nigga. Yes, I can count. All right. So as I'm sitting in here counting, all right, I understand something's completely off. All right. No, they don't come back and kick in with the hook. All right. I'm trying to die off. And it's like, all right. Okay. All right. Whatever. I'm just going to have to turn this joke off. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm trying to do it the right way, but all right, man. Just let y'all know what's going on. All right. What am I thinking? All right. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Yeah, why is this shit still going? All right. Yeah, I'm supposed to hear hold your guns in the air. All right. No, the hook's supposed to come back around. Yeah. All right. Now let me show y'all something, man. Y'all know I'm a big I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, man. I love Game of Thrones. You call me a nerd. I don't care. All right. What's his name? Something Jay, what's the dude that made these damn books here, Fire and Ice, and all of this literature, this Westeros world, and it being able to do to do the Targaryen dynasty, the dragons falling. I think that's the best one out of all the parts of the books there. To the case that you got all the dragons in there, and all right, and what happened to them. All right. It's nice to hear some of these parts, and then you see Daenerys as you watch. Some people got into the first thing of the Game of Thrones, but if you're listening to Game of Thrones thoroughly, all right, and spoiler alert, all right, if you watch the season there when Joffrey and Marjorie were supposed to get married, when he was walking around the throne room in the kingdom, all right, he told you what happened to Rhaenyra. All right, yeah, she got eaten by Aegon's dragon. All right. Yeah. All right. So that's what happens at the end. Spoiler alert. All right. I know they got y'all looking at all this shit. All right. If you go on YouTube and asks for the story here, all right, of the story of the dragon, somebody like a bunch of people will tell you. So I've heard it a million and one times. I understand what happens when Rhaenyra gets to King's Landing. All right. Yeah. You got to understand. Yeah. Some folks is going to get done greasy. You're going to see bodies laid out. All right. And for this, they're finally giving us a big look here on the circumstances of Game of Thrones season 3, because I've been wanting to see some better previews, man. They only gave us a few snippets. This came out like 8 hours ago. All right. Hold on. Fair use.
These are turbulent.
Indeed. And you see the battling out here. You see the dragons. And I told y'all this too. Yeah, in the story, another one of Rhaenyra's kids is going to get snatched up in between them boats, yanked up and killed. The dragon and him. All right. So keep that in mind. You see the dragon all close to these ships and shit. All right. Because even for Rhaenyra attacking, her dragons were a whole lot higher to keep them out of harm's way. You understand? Yeah. You see how low this dragon is? All right. You're too close to this damn ship. All right. Yes, indeed. But hold on here.
Times.
Getting hit with bombs and shit.
Rhaenyra's coming.
Yeah. No, you hear the mother saying Rhaenyra's coming, because as the as the season was ending, they were already showing you Daemon's army, how he had that big army, all right, that he had formed, and the fact that they had all those dragons. So yes, they were prepared to go to King's Landing. Yes, indeed. Shit. Not only did you have the circumstances of Rhaenyra's dragon, but now you got them two old dragons. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You straight, man. They coming to take over. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. So I'm looking forward, all right, to the fighting as far as that, because they got into them graphics hard of dragons being on the damn battlefield, crushing people. All right. It was up underneath their feet. You can see them. Yeah, dude. All right. They tried to get it as real as they could graphically. All right. About what a dragon would look like on the ground with people with helmets running. And all right. Yeah. So I want to see all that shit. Oh, yeah.
You're no longer safe here.
Their defeat is written.
Oh, yes, man. Oh, look at the army. Yeah, and I'm more curious about the aspects of war. All right. I like them shows in here, Diamond Society bringing. All right. Yeah, talking about war and they little shiny ass costume. Niggas are getting, all right, hit with the sword. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Absolutely. Because it shows you some simplified shit down to the bone. All right. That's why I said this Game of Thrones, the TV show or that story, does it have a bunch of lessons in it? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go watch the character Tywin Lannister, dude. All right. Watch him. All right, that's a calculated brother there. Or or for instance, you could watch Stannis Baratheon. It's not just him, or Jon Snow. However, you would want to go ahead to look at this, but it tells a story on each character. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I'm watching deeper point. All right, everybody may not like the same character sitting there watching that. Yes, indeed. All right, you grow year to year with the character, like The Wire, nigga. All right, that's who started this. Hold on here.
Is written. We'll secure the city without further bloodshed.
The Queen has many dragons.
All right. Another spoiler. She's supposed to have, I believe she's supposed to have some more kids, man. All right. If I ain't for certain, supposed to have some more children. All right. Now, I'm not sure how many of the damn of her children are going to be fighting in this war. That I'm not sure about here, dude. But I do understand that at least I want to say about 2 of her youngest or her oldest, excuse me, were taken out early. That's what I do understand. Y'all can see right here. All right. What's this aiming here? All right. With his helmet on and his big ass dragon burning the rest of the city down. Come on, Halls. No, it's gonna be going down.
I see you have been merciful. But the crown is a weight that crushes. You'll do things that spell death for all involved.
You can see the bodies on the ground. All right. Yeah, I ain't playing, dude. All right, not at all. All right, and these look like bodies that's been hit with damn dragon fire, dude. All right, yeah, they got this out here for a reason. Let you know it was a slaughter, a big bad. I'm pretty sure he spent hundreds of millions on these shits, dude. All right, yeah. All right, to make them jokers look like something.
Little by little.
What's his name? George Armani. Like he didn't want to mess around. Like he messed up the last season of Game of Thrones, yo. He did because it needed so much more time, dude. All right, no, for Daenerys to go sour like that. All right, yeah, to be crazy. You understand? Yeah, for each and every part just to be longer, you needed another 10 episodes. All right, and because they were so damn janky with season 7 and then season 8. All right, yo, you're supposed to give us. We're missing somewhere around, dude, about somewhere about 6 episodes, also. All right, yeah, we truly are. We got robbed. All right, because George Armani and these other jokers set up here and got lazy. All right, they said he wasn't even coming in there. All right, that's ridiculous. You hired some other folks in here to do your damn job, dude, so you ain't have to finish telling the story. All right, there was too much detailed stuff in there that was not allowed to get broken down. All right, yes, indeed. I'm telling you, dude, that was missing out. You said they signed off to do that because the people that were doing that had a project of their own, number one. And when they signed on, they said, all right, you tell George Armani and HBO, look, we're not in here to be George Armani's cleanup crew and fun boys. He's actually going to have to work with us. All right. And because they had that type of like bumping hits, this is what you ended up getting. No, just to give you something, all right, conclusive on why, all right, you got that bad of a portion of a deal, because a lot of the Game of Thrones fans started to lock in after the Red Wedding. All right. Yeah. Yep. After the Red Wedding here. All right. Because it was one of the most shocking things. All right. You never had no shit like that on television. All right. Never, dude. All right. Just shocking as hell. All right. Yeah. So, like, at that point, you didn't know how the damn story was going to go. All right. Right. And that continued to make it interesting. Yes, indeed. And it started from the Red Wedding. The viewership just started to shoot up, dude. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. It started to pick on a lane of its own. Yeah, that's when you started to see all the extra sponsors and people trying to get on, and all right, right. These big crowd just drawn in there all the way into that clutches of maybe season 5 or so when it really hit. All right, but around I say the end of season 3, getting into season 4. So yeah, I want to say it was that the Red Wedding. Yes, indeed. Yeah, because it was low down, man, in every sense. All right, every sense. You look. All right, we're gonna go back in here to get to Rhaenyra. We'll talk about that in a second. I have 2 things to mention here.
Suited to rule.
At least 2, I remember. Yes, this is the number 1 here. All right. Now, as far as the story there, spoiler again, the season, and they're going to be scared, reckless of the dragons, dude. They're going to be real scared. So because they're going to be terrified, they're going to gang up and they're going to start going after the dragons. All right. Yeah, the people in the town. That's what's going to happen. All right. So I'm just telling you ahead of time. All right. Santee told you. Look, I done heard the story too many times. All right. So I know I'm just looking for these parts to come up, man. All right. I know who's going to kill who. Right. All right. The whole 9. All right. Hold on here. Fair use.
My enemies have been allowed to muster their strength.
She'll certainly fail. And we will raise our own throne.
In a war.
And what you boys say there? From the Stark house, the Starks. You know the Starks are still there. Those are 2 houses that's familiar that y'all know from the original Game of Thrones. the Stark house and the Lannister house. All right. That's why they say those are old houses that go back. All right. And as well as that Baratheon house here. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay. That those were our ancient damn homes. You know that because they've been around literally hundreds of damn years. So when y'all go back here to see that one part in here where Rhaenyra's son is talking to the king, and he also was at the Night's Watch. All right. And he was like, oh, we got plenty of gray beards. All right. I believe that's these jokers right here. All right. I'm trying to make sure I can see their sigil. All right. No, it may not be these. These might be folks from the Riverlands, man. All right. I'm starting to maybe to think that is, but as I'm looking at them too as well, I don't see the Stark banner. All right. But it definitely has its look of the North. All right. That's all I'm saying here. All right. It has this look of the North, because I'm thinking just in my case and circumstances, yes, the North usually wore these little brown looking colors, man. All right. Yeah. That's what they had on it. Even in the cases of the war, maybe brownish or gray or what have you. You got to think it's way back then, dude. All right. I'm looking at their weapons. All right. The castle in the background of them. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got to take all these things into account. And what he say, oh, I got plenty of gray beards. All right. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. So I'm just keeping some of this stuff in mind. We've gotten 2 decent seasons where they at least have been able to kind of like gradually walk us through. All right. Did I think that they speeded it kind of too quick with her and Damon stuff? Yeah. But you really ain't have a lot of time to go through all of that. All right. You didn't. All right. Yeah. For the circumstances of the dude having to dip off, and all right. Now all of a sudden they got their kids too. All right. Which I'm saying is that they're going to have a whole bunch of kids. She's going to have plenty of kids. All right. She's supposed to gain a lot. In the story, she's supposed to gain a lot of weight, Hoss. All right. Right. Okay. I'm just telling y'all what in the book says. All right. But back to these gray beards. All right.
In a war,
I mean, Damon.
all suffer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I've come so far, and yet you still don't know who you are.
Yes. And that was this is the girl. If y'all see her, this is the girl that the Lannister was rolling around in the mud with. All right. And they said that she was the most fiercest warrior. All right, that they had there because Aemon said he was tired of the Block Brigade. The Block Brigade was making sure that no food can come into the city. All right, yeah, into Westeros. All right, whatever this is, or excuse me, King's Landing. Excuse me. It was making sure that the food didn't get there. All right, so he's like, I'm tired of this Bridget blockade. All right, make a deal with the people. All right, the folks they just went to war with. All right. In other words, I can't even remember what they are. All right, but the Stones people, the whatever the hell they are. All right, they control the shores down there. They like pirates. All right, but a large gang of pirates. All right, that's what they're pretty much like, and they're forming an alliance with them. And as his mother said, you can't trust them. All right, because they always want more than what they claim. This is how you end up getting a war with them in the first place. All right. Yeah, they had to go to war. All right. These jokers were sneaking out and throwing shit at the dragons. All right. No, they were clever. All right. They had one dude called Crab Man, or the Crab Dude. All right. And that's what they showed. Just who you showed. They showed Damon dealing with in the first season, I believe. All right. Yeah. All right. There, the king of the crab. He was tying people up, man, and putting crabs on you. All right. Yeah, he was crazy as cat shit, man. All right, some brutal dude. All right. Yeah, but Damon ended up going head up with him and beating him. But that was supposed to be more of a longer story, too. Like I said, they have time to draw all these stories together. All right. They have to get into these big parts, which is the war. All right. Sir Christian Cole is going. You see that big ass clan that Damon formed? All right. Sir Christian Cole is going to get murdered by them. All right. It's just a spoiler alert. All right, they're gonna kill him. All right, and Rhaenyra and Damon is gonna see to what's his name, Sir Ito what's his name? Otto. All right, whatever his name is, the granddad. All right, they're gonna see to his old ass. All right, yes, because remember, Aemon had called for him to come to King's Landing. All right, yeah, so he can serve his hand. All right, because he been serving as hand. All right, Sir Otto didn't get sent away. All right, until the stupid ass king made Sir Christian Cole hand of the king. All right, with his stupid ass, he was in there drunk and dumb. All right, right. He said, "I will not something be taken as a fool." He something he said, "People already think you're a fool." All right, this is how he was talking to him in front of everybody. All right, yeah. So yeah, his granddaddy didn't give a shit. All right, he was Tywin Lannister on steroids. All right, yes. All right, Tywin's a little bit more clever and all right, more all right, more sneaky in terms of how he's talking to you, but he's straight up here. All right, no, I know Sir Otto ain't got no filter. All right, yes, he was like something. Your father was right. All right, yes, he said you're not tempered. He said you don't got the mind for this. All right, yeah, he was just telling him, dude. No, he was a poor king. All right. Yes, indeed. He said, I had everything set up for you to do something right here. And then you go behind my back and get one of these knights to go to try to kill his own brother. All right. Yeah, that shit is confusion. All right. And then at the end, you don't get Rhaenyra neither. All right. You weren't even successful. All right. With this dumbass shit. All right. Yeah, he was doing foolishness in there. And that last one cost him with the dumbass king. Because all his mother said is do nothing. All right. That was her last words. All right. He was like, "Mother, what would you have me do?" She was like, "Do nothing." All right. Right. This nigga put armor on. He kept getting drunk. All right. Yeah, he kept drinking. All right. Putting the armor on and shit. Petting the goddamn dragon. I said, "Oh my God." All right, oh Lord. All right, yeah, because they tell you for them scenes with the war, that shit happens to him early. All right, so they had to put it out there early like that. All right, but as well as the queen that never was, with her passing and her dragon, dude. All right, yes indeed. All right, but they had to at least demonstrate to you how vicious Aemon's dragon was. All right. Yes, indeed. He's got the biggest dragon. All right. But like you say, the capacity of all three of the joints that Rhaenyra has, all right, versus that big ass dragon in here, no, you're gonna lose. All right. Yes, indeed. So I would say here, for certainly, this is why his mother came up to him, as y'all can see in the beginning. She says, "All right, Rhaenyra's on her way." All right, because Rhaenyra told her she's coming and this war was going to start here, as she met her in that little Christian that nun's place or whatever it is. All right, yeah, she had an outfit on. All right, she went in there to talk to her, and that's when she told her it was too late. But she explained to her about her father's dream, and she was talking about her son. You understand what I'm saying? She wasn't speaking about the concept of your child. He was talking about mine. All right, but by that time it was analyzed. You gotta understand, men decide where power lies at. Varys wasn't wrong. All right, yeah, men decide. So by the time you got people bleeding in the streets and then chose sides and lined up militaries, all right, oh no, you ain't gonna do that. All right, you ain't already struck the first blow. You can start killing people. All right, somebody's got to answer for that. All right, yes indeed. All right, hold on here.
Have you not betrayed your queen? Bring Aegon, the usurper, to me.
Come on now. What I told y'all. All right. No, they're going to end up taking him out. All right. Look how close he is to them damn boats. All right. They're all comfortable and shit. All right. The way they say they're going to get his ass, that's the son too. All right. They said they're going to snatch him with some ropes and shit and grab the dragon in between them to choke him like that. Grab him from a couple angles and goddamn bludgeoned his ass to death. All right, yeah. All right, yep. He's supposed to get swallowed in a hole full of boats, nigga. All right, yep. Look how low he is. All right, they are going to devour his ass. If you wondering, all right, what type of ally, all right, that Aemon, all right, told the Lannisters to go pick up. All right, it's one that can do that. All right, oh yeah, all right, absolutely. You start looking around at the terms of the war, and you know it's getting real. All right, no, your regular nuclear bomb or your damn stick of explosive that you have here ain't rocking off like that unless you get to a certain distance. All right, yes indeed. Shit, if you anywhere close where they can do some damage to you, all right, yeah, all right, absolutely. And I ain't never thought about it from that proceeds when they started telling the story. Yeah, that's how they supposed to take him out. All right, and he was a hothead, old Mr. Strong. All right, Mr. Strong kids, nigga. All right, right. Every time you turn around, he's mad. You took Mr. Strong something to your bed. You didn't think about me. All right. Mm-hmm. Look, that's how your mama got down, man. All right. Your mother drawers is in the street, man. All right. Yeah. And the other dude, all right, wasn't interested in that. All right. They got married for different reasons. All right. Yeah. That's why it was so easy for him to get the hell out of there. He didn't want to live like that anyway. All right. Yeah. He wanted a boyfriend and that's it. All right. That's it. He ain't want nothing else. He didn't want a dragon. He didn't care about none of that shit. All right. He act like most of them, the punks that they got on there always act like they into war, like they like war and combat so much. All right. Yeah. But you notice the moment that you get these niggas in there, look at the Tyrell son. All right. His ass broke quick. He broke quicker than Margie. All right. Please make it stop. Please. All right. He broke, dude. All this quote unquote fighting he's saying he doing. All right. It is bullshit. All right. No, he broke, dude. Had them niggas carving shit in his forehead, dude. All right. You're broke. All right. I'm talking about all the way down. Mm-hmm. Come on, all right. No, all the way down. All right. So no, Halls, I don't believe in these cases with these guys. I'm a warrior. All right, I'm going back to war. All right, whatever, dude. Yeah, go tell that to somebody else. All right. No, your moment you behind enemy lines, nigga. All right, you're gonna be in there looking like Theon Greyjoy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yes, you are. You're gonna be standing right there looking like Theon Greyjoy. Excuse me, Reek, nigga. All right, Reek. All right.
Did I not warn you that you would come to this?
Yeah, buddy. All right. And I want to go back here again. I'm gonna show it again. All right. No, because that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. I'm like that too as well, looking at pieces of Raising Kanan. There's a few TV shows that I actually enjoy. All right. It's not all of them, man. I don't care to watch everything. Watching everything, man, ain't good. All right. No, because everybody gets exposure to all of this shit. All right. I want to be able to dabble in the stuff in here that's valuable here. All right, to the concepts, the things I've been watching for years. Now, when it comes to Power, I sat back for those cases and watched that back when they didn't have a big ass crowd of people involved, man. All right, no, it was a handful of heads who knew about Power. All right, they had about 2 good seasons. All right, and you can sit down. All right, and you could treat yourself. All right, to what James St. Patrick and. All right, and Tommy Egan. All right, yeah, you can treat yourself and go ahead to watch this joint. It's new. It's not like anything else. All right, and it had a mix of its own. All right, yes, indeed. You seen that development and that process where 50 got these things popping off where they could get the clothes and stuff from these people. All right, yeah, to be able to promote the damn for Tommy and his flight jackets. All right, or whatever Pico that James St. Patrick had. Nigga, that was a deal. all right, thought out for all these companies, and sometimes they were able to get merchandise and stuff like I told you before it even hit the shelves. All right, great promotion. You understand? Oh, absolutely. All right, works hand in hand. All right, and I'd say this here too. They say when I first watched it, just coming up here, um, it's had its angle, man, of it could go anywhere. All right. No, they kept leaving open spaces and different things like that to let you know that Power's greatest gift is its ability to go back. All right. Yeah, a name you mentioned, like Milan. All right. And I told y'all about that Milan shit. Yes, man. That Milan character for Power was one of the most spookiest shit I ever seen. All right. Come on, when it first hit you. All right. Yeah, because he's been being Ghost's security guard all this time. All right. He rolled up and smoked the Jamaicans. All right. They almost killed his ass. He's about to take Tyreek to a basketball game. All right. I think he went out. Somebody bumped his car or something. All right. He hops out the car and they pull the AKs on him, man. You gotta remember, goddamn it. What's the woman's name? Yeah, Holly had paid for the hitters. You understand? Yeah, she went down to the food spot. All right. Yeah, with a little funky ass. All right. She could have got Ghost hit if it wasn't for Milan. All right. Well, who was Dean at that time? All right. No, if it wasn't for Dean, I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, and they cleaned it. It was like, go, get out of here. You should have known right then something wasn't right. All right. Yeah, they talking about they some security crew. All right, security my ass. All right. Yeah, don't they got to explain to this, that, and the third what they had to do in the case of scenario? Don't they have to have you somewhere on the scene? All right. Right. You just can't have a bunch of bodies right here. All right. Yeah. I mean, I look, whatever. I think I'm thinking too hard into it. But the bigger point is that when you sitting there and he was like, I think Ghost said, he was like, yeah, your services are no longer needed. Oh, he says, yeah, oh my God, you finally killed Lobos. Huh? He was like, huh? What? All right. He started speaking Russian. All right. To his little other dude he's talking to. And he told him to walk over there and take Ghost's gun off of him. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. He walked over there. He walked over there to open Ghost's suit jacket and take his piece from him. All right. Yes, indeed, dude. All right. And then he started explaining himself. All right. He was like, oh, man. He looked up and he was like, Milan. All right. He was like, yeah, something live in the flesh. All right. And that was one of the smoothest villains I ever seen. All right. Yes. All right. That's a man dedicated to his work. All right. No, nigga, I want to make sure I got you. All right. No, I want to make sure you are the individual that I'm looking for. All right. And I know all your business. All right. Security's there to protect you. People that's there to protect you have to see shit. They have to know things. All right. Oh, absolutely. Oh, shit. Start to get personal. All right. Yeah. No, your friends. Where you like to hang out at. What food you like to eat. All right. Oh, that's a bad dude. All right. No, because I'm jumping into this complex of how you think, period, as a man or a woman. All right. I'm jumping in your mind like that, dude. All right. Just having that small piece of being able to sit right there in clear sight and you don't even know who I am. All right. Oh, yeah. And you remember Ghost was so paranoid. He was like, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm going to make sure that your security crew is a little bit more up on me if y'all can protect me a little bit more. All right. Yeah. All right. Hey, because y'all remember, the only reason he kind of said something, because he came up and he was like, yeah, man, if it's going to be another incident like that, I'm going to have to tell the police. Dean knew what to say. All right. If I'm dealing with a gangster, right, and I know he's a gangster, all right, and I'm threatening about bodies and the police, all right, yeah. One or two things are going to happen. Some gangster shit is going to happen, or he's going to tell me he no longer needs my services. All right. And when that happens, all right, yeah, he just came out he was able to reveal himself. All right. Yeah, absolutely. And to let him know, not only, all right, goddamn it, have I been right here in front of you, but you're surrounded, nigga, and you belong to me. All right. Yeah, I see all the value with you, and this is what we're gonna do with you. All right. Yeah, you gotta remember he stole he had his truck seized by the police, all these drugs, all his pills. All right. They did that to make sure that the Albanians can come work with them. All right. I remember that shit. Mm-hmm. And that was the consequences. Mm-hmm. Because he said Lobos needed this money, so they had to bring forth as many crews as they could. Mm-hmm. So that was their incentives behind pushing the Albanians to the table there. Because I want to say that they said Drake had shot somebody there. All right. No, for that Latino group there. All right. And he was like, yeah, if you ever need something, let us know. And this is when they had bringing Canaan around. All right. Which was real chaotic and what have you. But just going back here to the original here, the context of power. It's grew itself into this frame of work of Dick Wolf, baby. All right. Dick Wolf. All right. Law and Order. All right. SBU, CSI, the regular Law and Order, shit. God damn it. All right. Whatever version you want to sit here and talk about. All right. Yes. The old ones with Jack McCoy, nigga. All right. Law and Order. All right. No, the creator of that is Dick Wolf. All right. Yes. So for Courtney Kemp, yeah, she's done phenomenal work, Halls. All right. Phenomenal work. Mm-hmm. I will always give her praise. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, indeed. George Almighty's whole skanking ass. Mm-hmm.
These are turbulent times.
You owe us 6 episodes, Halls. Huh? A Game of Thrones. Yeah. And what was that funky ass shit there? All right. No, with the goddamn the night, man. All right, whatever it is, something Sir Duncan, whatever the night. All right. Yeah, that shit was trash, man. It was garbage. Who wants to hear a story about somebody shitting on the other side of the tree, man? All right. Now, I'd rather not hear that story. All right. I understand you're poor and flea bottom and it ain't a whole lot to do. All right. But come on, Halls. All right. You can edit that part out. I understand. All right. There's less resources. All right. I get it. All right. Yeah, you got to do something with some of that crap, man. All right. Yes, indeed. It was an entire damn season about nothing. All right. Right. This guy, he liked some girl. All right. And then the prince went over there to go upside her head and do all this other stuff. He intervened. He whipped his ass. He didn't know he was a prince. Mm-hmm. All right. I think they were going to chop his hands off or do whatever it is to him. All right. Or behead him. And somebody came in there and saved him. All right. And when he came in there and he got before the brothers that they had in there and the prince, he said he wanted to have a battle by combat. All right. Because if he didn't, then the judge and drawer would have been his family members in there. All right. Yeah. And they would have just sentenced him, or I believe the prince, they would have just sentenced him to whatever. All right. So yeah, this was still a time where you could have that. All right. No, which is the best security that, he said any commoner can go ahead to have. All right. Yeah. If you're going to defend yourself. But when he said that a battle by combat here, all right, he said a battle of something of 7. So you had to have 7 men. All right. And you had to fight before dawn. All right. You had to be up there around before dawn. All right. With 7 men. And the last guy that came in, because one of the dudes had turned on him and joined the other side. All right. For gold and a lordship. All right. With his raggedy ass. All right. Yeah. All right. So when that happened, I believe the king, all right, or the prince, or one of these guys, and it might have been the king or what have you. All right. But he came in to fill in, all right, for the man that they didn't have. And he said when he was out there that they can't, the other, is sworn not to hit me. You understand? All right. So they can't put their hands on me anywhere. All right. So as he went out there, you thought he was good. Like it was over. All right, and they waited all the way to the end to let you know, to see his brains falling out the back, like it was out the back of his helmet. All right, and he just fell out and died, man. All right, he was about to give Sir Duncan all this shit. All right, yep. All right, this was the king talking to him. All right, he about to give him a whole bunch of shit. All right, and he just died, man. All right, it was real raggedy. All right, I'm like, why are you telling this goddamn horrible story? All right, so then they go ahead for Sir Duncan. All right, and they allow their youngest brother, all right, which he's real little, to be his squire. All right, yeah, they travel off. He just said he will not be a squire underneath of their roof. If he's gonna allow him to have him as a squire, he's gonna have to do it somewhere else. All right, so they're just kind of like off on this road journey here thing. All right, where y'all got unlimited riches. All right, yeah. All right, and he can pretty much do whatever he wants to do underneath of the hand of the king. You understand? Yeah. Oh, that is his message, and what you call it here. I'm here. This is his this is his son. All right, right. Yeah, I'm here underneath the hands of the king. His son is my squire. All right, you know that good. You know he's gonna be eating in the best places and all of that. All right, so at least you can put that to his story. All right, but anything other than that, man, I don't know why you would just do 6 episodes. All right, you left it there enough for people wanted to actually look at the show, and then just took it away for no reason. All right, to me it was a waste. All right, y'all could have kept that shit to yourself. All right, fuck, you keep trying to tell all these damn stories in the middle of a case here where you deep fried the first Game of Thrones. All right, with that bullshit at the end. All right, yeah, I'm talking about you had to rush through the circumstances of what was that shit called in here? Fighting the Night King. All that was rushed through. All right, you had to do all that in one episode. You had to get to grieving and all of that in one episode. All right, you had to damn near prepare yourself, all right, for Daenerys to turn in like an episode or two. All right, all this to the Daenerys that you don't recognize. All right, and her getting into it with Tyrion. And like, come on, dude, you're rushing stuff too close together in order for these things to breathe, in order for you to have context to, all right, to at least to have some build up with these things here. All right, yeah, like they did before when they showed you Arya and pieces of it, which you needed more time for that too as well. All right, but when you go ahead to show her, there's at least this build up period here. All right, where you can see the cycle of her running through Westeros with the Hound. All right, she was with the Hound. All right, he was the first killer, at least that she learned to be around there. All right, something like that. I want to say the Hound. No, the first killer she learned to be around was the dude that was telling her about saying your prayers before you go to sleep. All right, yeah, it was him. Okay, I want to be politically correct. That was my guy right there. All right. he said something about, he said, I just sharpened this blade so sharp I can shave a spider's ass with it. All right. That was my guy right there. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, he said, once I hit this artery, it don't stay there ain't nobody around here that can unnick it. All right, right. Right. He's like, y'all gonna need to go on about y'all business. All right. Look, I appreciate it, dude, man. He tried to save Robert Baratheon's son there. All right. That's what it was in the cases of you're trying to save Robert's son here. All right, at least in cases. Because he had the metal bull helmet. Because y'all remember when they ended up looking for him, Arya had yelled out there, oh, you wanted so you got him. You wanted Gendry. There he is right there. And he said it. And you seen the metal bull's helmet right next to his head. All right. She's like, he really loved that helmet. Yeah, she played it off. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Knowing that Gendry was right next to her. All right. Yes, indeed. And then from there, at least from the cases from her saving the guys in that cage. All right. With that, the no one dude, whatever the case is. All right, with that guy in here, that allowed her ability to escape, but not before the circumstances of her getting introduced to Tywin Lannister. I think she learned some respectable things there sitting around them damn meetings, all right, and then being able to talk to him privately, all right. He's like, you heard Ty with there. He was like, he was like, careful now, I enjoy you. He was like, go back to the kitchens and eat what you want. All right. Yes, indeed. No, he really fooled with her. All right. No, he was in there. He was cussing one of them guys out in a meeting. All right, because he couldn't read. All right. He's like, give me the book. He said, the one on the lesser and greatest. He was like, my cupbearer can read better than you. Yes, indeed, man. All right. No, you already, man. In those cases of at least sitting down there with her and talking about dragons, he was smiling, he was drinking wine, and he said something about, you remind me of my daughter. All right. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. And parts of that to me was just, it was very ironic as far as I look at it, because here it is, you're at war with her damn family. All right. And she's sitting here in the room. She tried to lie one time. It was happening to meet, and all those soldiers were sitting around the room. And she was like, what's your sigil? All right. And she was like, all right, whatever she said. No, he was like something. No, he said, you're a northern girl. Right. All right. And that's when he went over that. Now, what's your sigil? And he went to go spit it off. And he was like, what do they say about Robb Stark in the north? All right. He said that it said something. He's a wolf. Some of them people believe that he can really turn into one. All right. And some people think that he can't be killed. All right. He's like, what do you think about that? He's like, anyone can be killed. All right. Yes, indeed. And that's when he looked at it. He was like, he's like, go fetch that water. All right. Yes, indeed, man. All right. No, he loved Aya, dude. He definitely did. All right. Mm-hmm. When he pulled up and he was checking what's the dude's name? Peyton or Payne, that was his name. I think it was Peyton. All right. He was checking his stinking as he was like, kneel, boy. All right, I'll carve out your lung. He's like, this one's a girl, you idiot. And he leaned over the joint. And he was like, he's like, what? He's like, why? He's like, safer to travel, my lord. And he pointed at it. He was like, smart. All right. Mm-hmm. He's like, put these prisoners to work. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, man. He was always a commander that was in order. All right. And stuck to the terms of the books. All right. And the first thing, the question even he had in there, he said, are we so skilled in man that we can, all right, afford to discard able bodies? All right. Right. In other words, yeah, he's telling you what the deal is. All right. Yeah. You got people alive. Yeah. Put their asses to work. All right. Yes, indeed, man. Look, you're in here during the terms of war. You got to use the resources that you have. All right. No, it ain't about all this extra shit. It's about getting the job done. All right. And if anybody's living doing any goddamn thing, you got, look, especially as a prisoner. All right. You're going to earn that. All right. Yes, indeed. Hold on here. Fair use.
Rhaenyra is coming.
Mm-hmm.
You are no longer safe here.
Their defeat is written. We'll secure the city without further bloodshed.
The Queen has many dragons. But her subjects do not feel safe, nor should they.
I see you have been merciful. But the crown is a weight. You'll do things that spell death for all involved.
Yeah. Little. Bite by bite.
window here. Let's go ahead to keep rolling. All right. I want to point to my peoples over here, at least circumstances of what's his Ace. All right. Black girl calls Myron's mom a BITC. All right. And a fight breaks out. And I can understand why, but I'm going to go ahead to tell y'all this, man. All right. Number one for the ladies, y'all know what Mr. Gaines is. That's not his real name. You know what he is. You know what Fresh and Fit is. All right. So you understand that you're acquiring going into problems. If you step in there with one of them square ass dudes, all right, and they say something weird to you, all right, you shouldn't even be around them. All right, that's my thought process. I'm asking young ladies, I'm cool. All right, what are you even doing around these lame ass niggas? All right, I know sometimes in case, I'm trying to get some clout, I'm trying to get my followers up. You ain't got to do that. All right, right. Some of y'all, let me be respectful as possible. You're beautiful. All right, yeah, you don't need to do that. All right, let these niggas be lame alone. All right, shit. Especially if you know they ain't got anything they offer in the game. It's just about a conversation of somebody dogging you out and disrespecting you. All right, right. These niggas don't got no knowledge on nothing. All right, no, it's all about you need to listen to me whine long enough. All right, in order for you to take on what I'm saying. You understand? There's some bullshit you don't want to hear that doesn't mean anything. All right, let me just be honest, man. It doesn't mean nothing. All right, right. When you got to pay for people to be in the building. All right, hold on one second. Fair use.
The fuck you thought this was, bitch?
You know what? You know what? To be honest with you, maybe because as black women, all we do is get attacked. No one takes up for us.
No, you're just dumb. It's not all black women.
Speak for yourself.
You just have lack of critical thinking skills.
I'm 23 and I'm probably doing better than you. Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
Your mother is a bitch. Speak for yourself.
Listen, you stupid fucking retard. Yo,
don't call me a bitch. Simple as that. Your mother is. Don't call me a bitch.
Look, well, for one, my mother knows how to act like a lady.
I don't know your mother. You don't know me.
No, I know you. You're an idiot.
You don't know me.
I think we've all heard you talk for a bit here. You're a moron.
You're calling me a bitch. You don't know me.
No. You're an idiot.
You're not even a body. So don't talk to me about any values.
You have low IQ. You're not able to critically think. You're not able to understand anything. And then you're able to money. The fucker, bro.
Speak for yourself.
What?
In here. Let me go float back to what I had in place in here. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, his position, at least demeanor on things, is about crashing out, man. Ain't nothing cool about you. Your highlights is calling some woman out her name and throwing her out the building. And all right, that don't make any man look good, dude. All right, no, man, it doesn't. It's not. All right, you're not doing nothing gangster. Only losers, all right, are going to be sitting around here congratulating you for that. All right. Right. It doesn't, and it don't look good on the terms of history either, dude. Man, when you go ahead to do this, because at least for my cases here, this is your platform and your program for these cases to attract the women and to make them want to be around you. All right. I count on more than two hands, dude, where this nigga has crashed out and every woman has left off the damn panel. All of them. All right. Yeah. Yes. I know all of them, dude. They all felt offended here. All right. Because you going off here in a mode that says, look, man, look, I have a problem with females in general. All right, right. That's what it comes from, dude. All right, and I'm gonna show you here what the results of these things get you, as well as the receipts that we have, man.
A trade.
All right.
Congratulations.
You're doing a podcast and you're asking me to be on your podcast. Chill out.
How about this?
Chill out.
Mhm.
How
I'm
about
gonna
this?
make your show.
How about you get your fat ass up and get the fuck up out of here? Get the
You
fuck out of here.
mean
How about
my
that,
fat
bitch?
ass that's
We don't need
natural?
you. Get the fuck up
You
out of
mean my
here.
fat ass that's
You need to hit the
natural?
gym. Yeah,
Hello?
that doesn't.
Yeah, you invite. That's what I'm saying. You're inviting them in to do all this shit. Women are gonna talk, man. No, that's what they do. Women talk. All right. Yes, they're gonna have a conversation. They're gonna talk with you. In certain cases, they're gonna be excited, and you should want these things in here more. If you're speaking to the cases of your platformers, you didn't pay them to come on here. That means you want them to talk, nigga. All right. No, people hear you talk every night, man, about the same bullshit. All right. This is my cases about this. What the hell does it matter, man? All right. Really? All right. Unless you're just so obsessed to this cases of people believing that you're some genius when it comes to women. You're not. All right. If this is how much patience you have, nigga, then what are we going to do? All right. Yeah, I'm used to dealing with folks who got way more patience than that. All right. Yes, indeed. Not to say you're supposed to have the utmost patience for any forms of disrespect or whatever, what have you. But I am saying this for a man's, all right, stability and patience on things will be how far he can climb up here in this world, man. How black man, how disciplined he can be and calm. Because shit's going to come at you 360, 24/7, every day of your life, nigga. The better you doing, the more attraction you're going to have bring to you, baby. All right. The more. All right. The more you goddamn it are in line with your soul's duties and responsibilities of where you're supposed to be at. All right. No, the more the devil is going to be on your hind parts. It comes with the case. All right. It comes with the game, baby. This comes with all the responsibilities. All right. Yeah, you ain't going to get one without the other. All right. Now, I promise you that. Hold on.
Help your case. That doesn't help your case. This doesn't help your case at all.
I'm telling you, don't call me a bitch.
I'm telling you, get the fuck out of here, bitch. That's what I'm telling you. Get the fuck up out of here. All right, my mother. Fantastic. Get out of here.
Simple as
Get the fuck up out of here. You fucking ratchet ass Caribbean host think you can come in here and run the shit the way you want. Get the fuck up out of here. Go shake your ass downstairs like the fucking hooker that you are, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here, man. You out here doing nails trying to say you make money. You're a fucking rookie. You probably make like 80K a year trying to talk shit to me. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Sorry, Bill. Go make some nails. Go make some fucking nails, man. Some dumbass whores. You're talking to a fucking multi-millionaire trying to talk.
Yeah, you're talking to a multi-millionaire. Man, get your funky ass out of here. So what? There are multi-millionaire clowns and saps, dude. Look at Jeff Bezos, man. All right? Jeff Bezos is a white pookie, nigga. All right? No, when it comes to picking women. All right? That's what he is. All right? Yeah, that's what I'm going to call you, dude. Anytime you want to go ahead on vacation and you taking her ex with her baby father with you. All right? Yeah, nigga, you crazy, dude. All right, yeah, these niggas is strange. Yeah, go and look into that. All right? Well, I'm telling the absolute truth, man. All right? So when you go ahead to look at what she really wanted underneath the prototype of who she was willing to have a baby with, all right? Yeah, versus Jeff Bezos, then that tells all the truth. All right? Not when somebody's talking and them running their mouth. You full of shit. All right? Your lips are moving and I don't hear anything. All right? I'm just looking. All right? Yes, indeed. No, your lips are moving. I think you said something. All right, right. I can see the smack difference, all complete difference. Yeah, get this off the screen, man. Rowdiness. I'm gonna point back to what I pointed to earlier, and what I pointed to earlier was that wide open mess of nobody came to his gathering. Nobody came there, and he earned that. All right, he earned it solidly because, dude, when you are that vulgar in the street, you like to sit around people like Nick Fuentes. All right, and have little tether females in there. All right, say the N-word. All right, this nigga is stupid enough to get his platform on YouTube demonetized just so he can do that. All right, he hits his dumb ass fresh and fit and then woke up the next day and was demonetized, dude. All right, absolutely, great job, good job. All right, yeah, he was in there with Klan's mask on and shit. All right. No, real. I'm talking about showing out, dude. Showing out. All right, you understand? All right. No, this is how he was getting down. All right. Yeah. So you got to understand they got on there crying and all. Oh, they took us down. They want to censor us. No, you're corny, dude. All right. And you sitting here practicing anti-black hatred, and you're trying to be a minion for white supremacy as some Somalian over here. All right, with anti-black hatred. All right. Your real name isn't Myron Gaines. All right. It's I'm a Dofu, whatever his name is. All right. Oh, that's your name, nigga. And you're a fraud. And you need to stop going ahead to slander our name in order to get political support. Your career dried up the moment you started to try to talk politics, baby, because you don't know how to do it. All right. I know how to do it. Tyreek knows how to do it. All right. Hell, to a certain extent there. Nick Fuentes knows how to do it. All right. Yeah. You don't know what you're talking about. To just keep yelling out little racist rant stuff. All right, dude, it's not you being clever, debating and debunking anything. You just sound like a maniac. All right, and somebody who watches Fox News. All right, that's it. All right. No, it's not really. If you listen to a Myron Gaines rant politically, it doesn't make any sense. All right. Yeah, especially for a person who never fought for anything in his homeland, cosplaying, trying to be somebody he isn't. All right. Yeah, these identity politics matter, dude. All right. Yes, they do. All right. Especially when you speak upon Friedman and you understand that Myron Gaines is not respected or he can't come amongst us. All right. You have an event like this. Think about how whack this event is. I'm showing you on the screen. It's so whack. All right. No, you got the police. All right. Sitting here off to the side. A couple of them. He likes this police here to the side. And these are a few people that you've actually had to come to look at this shit. Like, literally nobody's here.
UCLA PD ain't messing around. We have double barricades, lots of police all around.
You hear the police? You see the helicopter? All right. And this lame, ill-ass dude, yo, he's hoping that somebody will pick with him or start a fight or yell at him or he can have some Charlie Kirk-like moment or counter-pressed protesters are coming. Like, nigga, you ain't like that, dude. Don't nobody fool with you like that. All right? Shit, it's Friday, nigga. Folks got better shit to do. You a lame, nigga. All right. Ain't nobody showing up there to do nothing. All right. Motherfucker spent all this damn money. All right. No, you got the police helicopters flying through here, dude. All right. No, as if you bringing the president through or something. Yeah, that goes to show you for the police department's sake that they really cared about protecting this clown. All right. Though nobody wanted him. All right. Nobody. I'm serious. All right. Hold on.
Lots of police all around. And then a helicopter and a drone. UCLA PD ain't messing around. We have double barricades, lots of police all around, and then a helicopter and a drone.
And a drone. And a drone, Halls. All right, like God rest it dead. They got something like Michael Jackson in there. You don't. All right. No, it's just this clown over here. All right, right. Yeah, y'all seen how empty. Let me point this camera down. You see how empty it is in there. All right, ain't nobody in there. No, I'm talking about literally nobody's there. All right, and for the people that might be there, they're a good deal of feet away. All right, so I can't really tell if they there for that event or they just on campus, nigga. I don't know. All right, but where the barricades is and all of these other stuff, all right, his fans, if I would believe that these are his fans, then they would be a lot more closer. If I'm going to be around with a microphone, the speakers, and all this, that's where this is at, dude. You can see where the tent is centered at. All right. So when you go ahead to see that, dude, wasn't nobody there, dude. All right. Those look like more bystanders than anything, dude. All right. Wasn't nobody there. All right. Except for the drones, nigga. All right. The drones, the police, and the helicopters. That's the only people that showed up, nigga. All right. That's it. All right. Much love to everybody in the building. All right. And we are back. Now, I had to give y'all some updates. Now, speaking of how bad it's getting for debates, because the debate stuff is just soured up here. We talk about this here this evening. It's soured up a lot, man, because there's too many corny jokers out here. And the Chud the Builder exposed how dangerous these guys really are. All right. No, they're very dangerous, man. All right, you talk about cases going from you just having political talking to racist terms in here being formed. Folks talking about chimping out all this old silly ass shit. All right, you being shot, almost killed out here, Halls. All right, for these circumstances, it goes way past you just saying the N word. When they say that word to you, is a threat to your life here, because it always has been, and for Black people here in America from day one. Goddamn it. And ain't nothing changed with that. Doesn't matter if they yelling it at you or they saying it to your mouth, nigga. You need to think about it like that. All right. And of course he means it that way when he got bear spray and a gun in his pocket, dude. Come on, dude. All right. Yeah, that's the obvious. All right. You can't tell a person what mentally what his intentions was. He got caught on video, I want to say a few days or a day prior, talking about how he wanted to shoot somebody. All right. So he's already in deep, man. We talking about killing him with his own video footage and evidence. He got something where he's like sitting in the woods, dude. All right. Yeah. Eating underneath of a table in here. He was kind of talking, having a stream, and that's what he was talking about. Mm-hmm. And this was right, I want to say a day or two before that incident happened in front of the courthouse. So I do believe that for the greater good of any testimony of trying to defend him, man, he's finished, dude. All right. He's done. But I told you, Myron Gaines' career here took a hit by him trying to defend this. Sneeko took a hit. All right. A couple of them did because they wanted to rally behind this guy. But all right. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to rally behind, dude. All right. Not unless you just want to drive the rest of your career down the ditch. All right. But let me go ahead and get to the situation of this other debater. Now, they said this is a foreign black substance that he was drenched with, dude. He was just sitting down. All right. I guess they were debating. All right. All this debate stuff. And some joker there from the trans community walked up with one of them like paint size buckets. All right. With a black substance and just poured it on him. All right. Yeah. That's indeed. So we'll go over here to this here. Now, I'm not sure what campus they were on. I'm going to go ahead and look for some background. All right. And his name was Raleigh and Nenham. Raleigh Nenham debate. Okay, hold on. Wait. All right, let me go back here. Oh man, damn. He ran for his life, man. All right, yeah, dude. Shit. No, he told him to stop debating right now. He poured mud on his ass. All right. He hauling ass. That's as fast as he can run with all that shit on him. All right, look here. Look how he running. Oh God. Oh man. Yeah, look, man. Hold on, these folks in here. Look how he's running, man. Yeah, he had that Forrest Gump run.
Okay.
All right, yeah, but that's wrong. You shouldn't be able to violate them. But what are you gonna do? I'm not here to defend you, chumps, man. Get your funky asses off the college campus. All right, get off the campus. I don't feel like you should have a right to go ahead to do that, dude. We're not interested in getting the next Charlie Kirk. He did that, man. All right, he did what we said. No, Hove did that. So hopefully you don't have to go through that. All right. I don't want to see a duplicate of that shit, dude. All right. I don't. No, we don't need a rebirth, man. Please get your corny ass off of a college campus. All you niggas. All right. All of you. All right. No, not just Myron. All of you. All right. Just stop this silly shit, man. All right. Really, dude. No, ain't nothing really good comes from it. You cats are actually getting embarrassed. I told you. I be and preach. All right. They said I be afraid to come out the house, Halls. All right. He's not trying to do live sessions, dude, because he's afraid that one of these women are gonna jump out. All right. No, he got that girl pregnant. All right. Yeah. And he afraid one of these women are gonna jump out, dude, and say something about him clapping cheeks with no protection, dude, and getting them pregnant. Because a couple of them already called him out. All right. That's why I say these niggas are frauds. You're a liar, man. You sitting here preaching to this sap ass talk to the men about being good to the women and this, that, and the third. And look, you ain't living right, man. All right. No, you're not. It's almost to the case. It's like, and I told y'all for some of these lanes, it's like you wish you can be a player. And if you could get to these extents and things, and you would be, 30 times trifling. All right. If you could. All right. No, all that sap shit and put you in a corner somewhere. All right. Right. All right. And I really want to go ahead to put this to the fullest extent here as we talk about this, because I got to put a point on this. All right. No, man, I got to put a point on this for my good people and all the great people around. All right. Yes. All right. For this sap tradition in here, you put yourselves your back against a damn wall here, Halls, because if you truly just would have been honest to hear about your circumstances or stayed and kept it G, you would have been all right. All right. A lot of you niggas lie to get to the positions that you at for no damn reason. Don't even matter. All right. Doesn't even matter. All right. You're just lying. All right. No, you lying a lot. All right. Right. Absolutely, man. And this is the problem. This is the disconnect when you go ahead dealing with people here, dude. All right. No, it matters, dude. If you some bullshitting ass person, man. All right. Yeah, you decide how much time you want to be in front of some job turkey lying joker. All right. No, some sideline babbling. All right, charlatan. All right. He ain't got nothing for you. All right. Not at all. Nigga making up stories. All right. Yes, indeed. No, I tell y'all like this. Everything sounds cool here in a mix until you got shit to take care of personally, and you got things to do. All right. And that's when the bullshitters and this, that, and the third here, Halls, all right, get a much more firmer treatment here from people that are serious about taking care of their business. All right. Yes, indeed. Hold on here. All due respect. Hold on. Let me go ahead and give y'all this. He said, all due respect. He said, this guy, he said, I don't know him, but this is exactly why you have to take Kevin Samuel's approach. If no, I'm not reading that. All right, female, whatever, essentially female dog is talking over you on your show. You check that woman, all right, and mute her mic and stand 10 toes down on your squares. You don't cry about it later like a hoe. All right, well, I hear you. All right, and I agree. All right, yeah, but I'm looking at here to the cases of I wouldn't have used that colorful language. All right, I wouldn't have to. All right, yeah, I agree. I'm not going to talk like that though. All right, yeah, sometimes you don't laying the big hand down. You don't have to move furniture. All right, to be able to get to where you're going. All right, you just got to move straight. You got to be careful, man. All right, yeah, you take your time. All right, you're gonna get there. All right, yes, indeed. Just take your time. All right, one step at a time. All right. I said I ain't rushing through no doors. All right, not at all. All right, come on 1 second here. Let me go ahead and finish rocking with you. We got Al Sharpton. All right, yes, indeed. And Al Sharpton wanted to make a dynamic point, man. I think I got this earlier, man. And this is the Reverend Al. All right, yes. And he's talking to you, black people here, about the circumstances of UFC. All right, and Donald Trump and UFC. All right, and y'all can make out if you think this makes sense or not or what have you, because y'all got these old babbling niggas in here. All right, and I'm going to tell y'all, but I'm going to tell you for real. All right. All right, Al Sharpton, at least for this year and last year and the year before last, and all right, couple years. All right, no, he's been a disappointment here consistently. All right, because he's kept the tap shoes on ever since you've been sitting over here on MS. All right, yeah, he's been a good old boy. All right, and it's been a bunch of antics and a bunch of clown shit, man, a bunch of things I don't appreciate. All right, do I still believe he speaks from parts of a mantle nobody can take from him? Yeah, I believe that, man, and I'll always have a portion of love for Al Sharpton, dude. All right, but all this angriness and tap dancing as you going out, dude, it's not respected amongst the youngsters. All right, they didn't have the moments, all right, to get to certain concepts to see some of the great things that I seen from you coming earlier up. All they see now is an old disgruntled nigga, all right, and some tap shoes. All right, you're not speaking for them. All right. A lot of y'all are afraid to speak to the young people because of the great Melrose individuals, all right, who will G-check you. All right. And to let you know that you don't even have any young support. You ain't got none. Your crowd that you talking to is full of gray hairs, dude. All right. There's your problem. All right. Hold on here.
Because when we're dealing with this redistricting, Trump and others are trying to bring us back to an America that we struggle to get out of. So there is a connection of why they're having these fights on the White House lawn, the UFO and all whatever they call it, UFC, and all that, because they're trying to go back to that when they'd watch people have these fights for the slave masters and they'd be entertained by that. They're literally going back to that. Let's not forget.
Look at these ice raids.
That's
playing
right.
out on America's streets.
Let's not forget one of the things that I think.
Man, what the hell is he talking about, man? What? That's what happens, man, when you're in here trying to steal something. You in here knocking over napkins. All right? No, man. Your coasters sliding everywhere. All right? Yeah, man. You're trying to steal something. All right? No, the toes wiggling underneath the damn table and shit. All right? Yeah, man. This is what happens, man. All right? When you got jokers who ain't treating shit in order and they think that they're extra savvy enough to steal something. You don't even make any damn sense. That UFC, they trying to do it like they literally got people fighting. They been had shit going on. We talking about Dana White stealing people's money. All right, you talking about you're a class action lawsuit late, nigga. All right, no, you're one class action lawsuit late. All right, no, he's about to go ahead to pay off the second one. All right, the first one was over about $370-something million. All right, no, Dana White's about to have to pay out another one. All right, for straight jacking these UFC's fighters' monies over the years. And what that meant here for Dana White in particular is the guy in bright lights who got his name here, all right, here on the billboard is going to get crumbs at the end of the night. All right, you understand? He's going to get crumbs. All right, now Dana, the investors, all these other folks, they're going to get papered up. All right, but you and all the rest of these jokers are going to get peanuts. All right. And if you complain at all right, or you rub Dana the wrong way, then you ain't going to get no fights. All right. Because this is what happens when a person becomes your promoter and your manager. All right. There you go. All right. All right. And he did that for every damn fighter in the UFC. All right. So that's why it defined your circumstances like that. You see, if Brother Al had some context, all right, he could put some of that behind it. All right. No, instead of the mush mouth third degree. All right. Yeah. Anyhow, what did he actually have to say? Now I'm curious. Hold on.
It's a lot of people. When Donald Trump first was elected in 2016, Mika, in 2017, when he went into Oval Office, one of the first things he did was hang a picture of President Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson was a slave-owning president who nominated Judge Roger Taney to the Supreme Court. Taney became the Chief Justice that saw the Dred Scott decision passed. Why didn't anybody ask Trump, Andrew Jackson? I don't even remember reading about him in elementary school. Why Jackson? That's the kind of country he wants us to go back to, Andrew Jackson, and we must resist that with all we have.
If you go ahead in a binding thing that say you're going to keep listening to Trump, nigga, then you're in trouble. All right? I don't give a shit what Trump's talking about, man. I don't care, man. He's crazy, dude, and so are you. All right? You still calling his name out? Ain't that what got y'all ass whooped, right? Didn't you get your ass whooped? All right? Yeah, y'all, Kamala got mud stomped, nigga. All right? Yes, because y'all was still yelling that man's name out. All right, you still ain't where the money at, where the benefits at, what you give them. All right, what you got for me. All right, that was the conversation from black folks here politically. It wasn't none of that bull job. All right, we wasn't talking about the middle class. All right, no, and all this old ring around the rosy bull crap. All right, and do you have an extra entertainer? All right, to stand right here. All right, so I can compensate for time because I'm really a cheesy ass. All right, bottom of the barrel. I've been drinking on the campaign joker. All right, and I ain't got nothing to say. All right, you know you a lame dude when you come into Dana Bass's the interview, the first one you're gonna nationally have on CNN, and you need Tim Waltz with you. All right, Tim Waltz. All right, you got to have him in the room. Why is this white man in here? All right, it's your interview. All right, no, she's in here to ask Kamala some questions. All right, and that joker's sitting in the room. All right, yeah, it's where you lost that. That's why I said you're looking at it now and you still seeing good brother Al. All right, yelling out Trump's name. All right, yelling his damn name out. Let me tell you something. You deserve exactly what you get at this point. All right, I'm gonna move on from at least one of the points of politics that I have, period, here, except for hold on. Nope, I can't. Not before I address this. All right, the other three things in here, all right, are just relatable here, all right, to everyday situations here. But this is significant because Godfrey, for the life of me, keeps drawing back to our culture, and he's sitting around here with his fellow African brothers and sisters. All right, remember he had Joy Reid up there. All right, he sits up in here with these jokers and starts getting knee deep into our business and our culture, and it's like, dude, all right, do y'all have anything popping? Number one. Number two, at what point and to what distinction are we calling out these foul levels here of disrespect here, dude? If you can cry, all right, because somebody called an African a tether, all right, maybe they were a tether. All right, remember he was whining to us, man. I hear y'all out here y'all talking about African people, man. What's up with that, man? Hey, what's going on? Like, man, shut the hell up. Shut up, nigga. All right, you don't come check us. All right, this is our land. All right, no, dude. All right, like what authority you think you got to walk up to the presence of a freedman? All right, in our country. All right, and tell us, goddamn, hey, I heard you were talking about us. Like, man, what? All right. Yeah, you lost your damn mind, dude. All right. No, he made a TikTok video like that. All right. Yeah, like he's checking us or something. All right. Y'all go look at that here, Halls. Go find it, dude. And then look in the comment section. All right. That's all I got to say. All right. Hold on here.
Even some black Africans, they don't want the idea of unifying Africa, which to me is crazy, right? Because they're playing into the power of the hands of.
Well, that's the impact of colonialism, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. When we could come together and become a formidable force as a continent, right?
Yeah.
We could create one currency. We could create, easy cross borders.
Yes, Gaddafi wanted to create one currency, and they killed him. All right. They helped bring guns and stuff like here, help form a coup in his own country to murder him, dude. All right. After badgering him for years to get rid of his nuclear warheads or his nuclear program. All right. And he obeys the Western powers. And the first opportunity that they have to get rid of him, they put the positions and pieces in place, man. This is why, and I told y'all once again, all right, why Russia, all right, goddamn it, North Korea, China, all right, all these countries that got nukes, all right, will never let go of their damn nukes, ever. All right, that's reassurance that the U.S. or any one of these other Western powers ain't gonna try to creep up in your shit. All right, yeah, you will not send your military troop through here. No, nobody want to have no damn nuclear war. No, you don't. All right. Yes, that sits everybody down. You know what you can do to a country like that? The most you can do, sanctions. All right, sanctions. All right, put a bunch of funky ass sanctions on you. All right, but that's it. All right, that's the most you can do. All right, yeah. You can try to send some spies and stuff on the ground, but I mean, do you honestly want to start a war? All right, that's the case. All right, that's why in the cases of the Ukrainians, we didn't fight the U.S. had us in a dumb position because we weren't in lanes to deal with Russia dead on. That's why I looked around. I said, God damn it. All right, did we declare war? All right. Did the U.S. declare war on Russia? All right. Then why the hell are we giving these damn Ukrainians all this damn money? All right. What's the deal? All right. I'm trying to understand. All right. Keep talking about they need weapons and they need this and that. Well, okay. All right. What happened to the last couple of billion that you sent over there? They sent well over 100 billion over there. They just kept sending money. All right. While you watching U.S. citizens there, all right, deal with the economic horrors. No, I've watched Democrats go over to India and flirt with them. All right. With $100 million talking about for the crime. India went the hell off. All right. And said, no, thank you. All right. He said, the nerve of y'all. Y'all got mass shootings, this, that, and the third in your country. All right. You ain't got to offer us no bid for crime. All right. He was like, y'all got to need to get y'all shit in order. No, they were appalled, nigga. All right. Yeah. Why the U.S. trying to act like they ain't got no damn money here? All right. Hold on. You got the tethers and these buffer classes emboldened. All right. Because everybody's in on it. All right. Hold on.
Where you don't have to have a visa to go to Nigeria or to Rwanda. As an African person, you should be able to just move freely, like what they do with the European Union. But some people
Black unity is what they're afraid of, even with Black Americans.
Yeah.
Us coming together, we got to get same thing in America. Blacks fighting.
Yeah.
They've got to keep us because they're afraid if we it's a wrap. That's what they would do. What is it? J. Edgar Hoover. He said he was hired of the CIA in the 50s, 60s. That's how he got rid of Black leaders. He said, the worst thing that can happen to America is Black unity. Yeah. We cannot have that. He said that, stated it, and said
it's the greatest. He said it was the greatest threat.
It's the greatest threat to America is Black. Yep. Is Black unity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's like, damn.
So that's everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Period. Oh,
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's everywhere, but it's not everywhere because America has the concept of Black unity. That's why you're here. That's why you're right here. All right. It's a bunch of it. All right. Everywhere you look, there's strong senses of Black unity and camaraderie and damn a wholeness. All right, some guidelines that you can learn from when it comes to longevity. All right, and withholding a street code in terms here. All right, things that some of y'all asses might not never know nothing about. All right, yeah, are you sitting here talking about it's everywhere? All right, hold on.
Yeah, even in Africa, right? Yeah. They don't want that. Yeah,
So when we go back to kind of Zimbabwe, is that same type of is it still occupied by a lot of whites in Zimbabwe?
A lot of them left, so it's not
like South Africa.
It's not like South Africa, okay. But we still have some,
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I grew up with some of these guys and we're great friends, whatever. They're Zimbabweans too, right? We have to call them that.
No, hold on. That's interesting that you say that because I've had this conversation.
Let me drink on that.
No, because to me, this is a real conversation that I think it's interesting because I've often said this, and you answer it, and you tell me what you think. If my father decided to not come to America and he raised us, and we were all born in China, and I grew up in China my whole life, nobody would consider.
You see what I'm saying, yo? You see what I'm saying? Let's just stop, y'all. All right? This is what it means. When you ain't got pride in your homeland, you don't have true pride in yourself. Why you see some of these defeated cats, it's not just by the cases of you having pride for some of y'all. For some of y'all, it's this defeated, I fled lane, beat down on me. So you got to keep shoving your flag in front of people's faces. All right? Look, man, I'm going to tell you from the bottom of my heart, from every freedman out here, dude. All right? And with all due respect, we don't give a shit, man. All right? We don't care. All right? It doesn't mean anything more than toilet paper to us, man. All right? If it was worth something, you would be over there. All right? Right? All right? You'd be right there. Don't keep putting this in my face as if you talking about you got pride. Well, why you right here? They need you. All right. How much you making an hour? How much you making? All right. Yeah, they need you. They need all your resources. All right. Yeah. All right. While you sitting here giving us all your good time. All right. Yeah. All right. If folks don't want to keep it real, which I told you, this is the land and at least in time and era, man, of lying and fronting. All right, fronting in line. All right, bull jobbing. All right, faking it. All right. No, this is the era of that, man. A whole lot of social media, nigga. All right, a bunch of it. All right, and ain't nobody living like they say they living. All right, and let me get back to him, nigga. This is what's sad about you. All right, you couldn't go back to home. Yeah, you talking about what if I wasn't born in America? I'm born in China. What about Nigeria, nigga? All right. No, what about you're not you born, dude? All right, we weren't able to come to America and we had to go to China. Why not stay at home? All right, that's what I'm saying. All right, you have this logic of thinking with these tethers trying to mix their mind with us. We don't leave the battlefield, dude. All right, we stay in our war and we fight our fight, dude. All right, we don't leave. All right, we're not like you. We're coming here defeated, man, turned up in here, halls. All right, looking at ourselves in here as if we can't get the task done. All right, no, we catch a couple bruises here. We'll be right back at you. All right, yeah, that's who we are. All right, and our natural nature. All right, no extras, no expletives, nigga, no extra seasoning. All right, just raw and uncut. All right, oh yeah. Raw and uncut. Make sure I get this back here on the screen. I want to get this back here. All right, they're still sitting here talking. Yeah, he said, yeah, what if my peoples, all right, came to China, all right, and not to the America. All right. Yeah, like first of all, y'all need to stop fleeing. All right. No, what makes y'all just so disgusted about your homeland, nigga, that by no means, all right, can you build this joker? All right. And I'll tell y'all this here too. As I said, they said for the last 20 years, Nigeria has led these countries and the most people that have fled out of their country. All right. You sitting in classrooms of people and you're asking these kids, hey, which one of you guys are going to leave the moment you can? And the whole classroom raised their hand. All right. Your nation is done. Where's your doctors? Where's your mechanics? Where's your lawyers? Where's your bus drivers? Where's all these people are supposed to come in, all right, to take the responsibilities of the elders when they no longer can do it, when everybody's mindset is to get out of Dodge, nigga. All right? Yeah, this guy's, as a country and as far as you and your people, it just makes you a weak people, dude. All right? Weak. You're diluted everywhere you go at. All right? Because to me, it's not respected. All right, you got a whole homeland that you sitting up in here letting sour. You guys will let the white supremacists come over and take all your damn gold, minerals, and resources, all right, and run your funky ass up in somebody else's house, dude. All right, yeah. Whole time it's not gonna generate your youngins any pride, any money for later on, any sensation upon history to know that they had some riders in front of them. Everybody's trying to tuck up their butt cheeks and run, nigga. All right, that's the plan. All right, no, grab up your butt cheeks. All right, and run as fast as you can. All right, like the road runner. All right, yes, with a pair of flip flops on. All right, no, and no lotion. All right, none. All right, hold on here, fair use.
To me, this is a real conversation that I think it's interesting because I've often said this, and you answer it, and you tell me what you think. Yeah. If my father decided to not come to America and he raised us, and we were all born in China, and I grew up in China my whole life, nobody would consider me Chinese if I was born in China, right? That's I would never be considered
like that.
Yeah, I would never be considered Chinese,
right? You know why, right?
Go ahead.
They don't want us to have anything.
Yeah, so
you can't even claim that but if you were white and you said I'm Chinese, they'll go, right? Yeah. That's the.
Why do you want to be anything other than Nigerian, sir? Why? I'm a freedman. I'm a proud freedman. But even if you are a Nigerian, you should be a proud one. All right, you from Senegalese, you're a proud Senegalese person here, etc. A proud Kenyan. All right, yes. All right, I'm a proud person from Zambia. All right, excuse me, Uganda. All right, proud though. You understand? You keep down and going down the list. I'm a proud person from Burkina Faso. All right. Yeah, but I'm proud here, Halls. I support where I come from here. You shouldn't be running from that. All right. No, from no circumstances. Whether your country has its problems or not, dude. I respect the person who's still going to stand on 10. All right. No, that's your land. All right. Every time you turn around, I couldn't be Chinese. I couldn't be French, All right. I couldn't be Latin. All right. Look, man, you want to know what the problem is. The problem is, and I told y'all this, man. All right. From a smooth concept of the cases of the shackle, dude. All right. And I told you what happens when you take that same shackle here. And this is a metaphor. All right. And you remove it from that ankle where, you can only get but a certain distance before they got to pull you back in. All right. And you take that same shackle out here and place it around their mind, dude. All right. Now I got you no matter where your ass go at. All right. No, you're going to be doing my bidding. All right. You'll be telling on niggas. You'll be goddamn it. Yeah. All right. Because mentally, I got you colonized, in the mind. All right. To think the way that I do. All right. Yeah. And that's worse than anything that you can hand a person. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. To shackle the damn mind. All right. And that's what you got year to date over there. If you want to explain some of the cases politically of why the shit keeps flying. All right. Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Privilege of
we can
being
see.
white.
Yeah.
We can see. Right. Go ahead.
Right. So, but then it almost feels like you were saying, well, you almost go, okay, we don't want any controversy. So we'll say, yes, they are.
At the end of the day, it's
because nobody was ever going to believe I'm Japanese or Korean or
no, even though
I was
you have
born,
accent,
raised,
raised, they'll still like, nope, because of just racism, that you don't have the right. But a white person I met white South Africans. I remember being in Central Park and we're all hanging out. And somebody asked, oh, where are you from? And my parents are Nigerian, blah, blah, blah. And this white woman, it's like a model. She goes, I'm more African than you. I said, how? You don't look it. Yeah. She goes, I'm South African. I go, like I said, you don't look it.
Right.
And so this is in a picnic, the whole picnic up.
Here's what lets you know where you're really from.
Yeah.
If it really hits the fan in Africa, those who claim to be white Africans are always able to leave and go back to their ancestral countries and be welcomed. You got white Zimbabweans who left Zimbabwe when we got independence.
Yeah.
Right.
And yet they were born in Zimbabwe, but because they claimed their heritage was British
or German
or whatever, they were able to go and get a British passport and go straight to England.
Yeah. And they bogart your ass from trying to come in there. No, they're standing by the door with their chest out. All right. Mad Hatter, I see you in the building, baby. Much love. They standing there. Did y'all see what happened with the Polish military, dude? All right. And all of them Africans that tried to get in there. All right. No, they were savagely beat to death for begging to get in. All right. That's when you got too much fleeing going on. All right. I guess they was asking people to get away from the gate and y'all would set up in here and got attacked, man. All right. Yeah. All right, that's what we're telling you. And even for certain cases of the Latinos, when you see these folks grouping up, talking about getting to Poland, they got rifles pointed at you. All right? They will kill you, dude. All right? They're not playing at all. He's sitting there, you talk about getting in somebody else's house. See what he's sitting there talking about? Oh, they can just come get their passport. Yeah, they ain't black, nigga. All right? Yeah, they got to watch some of y'all. I seen one of you niggas trying to come into the UK. All right? Talking about he's 16 years old. All right, this nigga look every bit of 50. All right, no, 45 at the least, baby, and I'm being generous. All right, I don't know why I would want to be generous. All right, but if I'm being generous, 45 at the least. All right, talking about he's 16 years old, crying and shit, all on his knees, talking about, so here goes my toothbrush. Here's my toothbrush. All right, some of you cats ain't shit, man. You ain't worth a damn. All right. Yeah, they was telling him they was going to throw his ass out and all that. All right. No, and then he started being honest. All right. With his little buster ass. Yeah, trying to sneak in somebody's school with his little funky ass. All right. No, nigga. All right, here's my toothbrush. All right, no, nigga. All right, what are you talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he think he's getting over on somebody. That's what your peoples do. All right? No, it ain't about just going ahead to seek shelter, nigga. It ain't about all that. It's about trying to be as degenerate as possible. All right? Yeah.
You couldn't if your parents wanted to leave and say, hey, we want to go back to
Where you going? To where? Where's your heritage? Your heritage is Zimbabwe.
And then they get mad at you there because, like in America, they say, "Why don't you go back to Africa?"
Right.
What do you say when you're already in Africa? Why don't you stay here? What do you? Because they would say that to a black Americans. Go back to Africa.
Yeah.
But then when you're in Africa and whites don't want you there, and black, you go away, go somewhere. You don't say go.
No, nigga. Because that ain't the case. They can't tell us to go back to Africa. All right? We're native people in that land. If anything, they're the immigrants there amongst us and their funky ass ancestors. That's why what you're saying ain't making no sense. All right? Yeah. Can't tell us to go back nowhere. All right? Yeah. Well, they can say that to you. All right? Yeah, that's why I say you getting your arguments mixed up for the ones that we have. You see, back in the day, you know, white supremacists can go ahead to put some picture up here of an African and make fun of you, and all of us would jump on your ass. All right? Now, when we see that internet-wise, we sit back and watch to see if your people going to come take care of business. All right? Because we ain't going ahead to hold the mantle no more. All right? When you're going to sit back out your face there, out them damn lips of yours, all right, you and all the rest of these lame ass, lying ass tethers, all right, and keep telling us that the biggest atrocity that Friedman committed towards you was calling you an African booty scratcher, all right? No, you're a damn liar, dude, and a lame, all right? And nothing should hurt your feelings that damn bad, all right? Yeah, you got to pull a joke up, nigga, from like the late 80s, early 90s. All right, right. All right, everyone called you an African booty scratcher. All right, I don't want to hear this shit, man. All right, no, that's the reason why you should be able to act up and disrespect us and say the foul stuff. We don't come up here, at least when I was growing up, where we had foul terms from people in which we called the motherland, dude. That's what we called it. All right, yes, indeed, these were terms of respect, man. Where you seen movies in black society, rather such as The Golden Child and Coming to America, all right, where they went to highlight, all right, different things of African royalty, all right, and all the great things in the essence of your lands. All right, so please recognize that, man. Michael Jackson, do you remember the times? All right, yeah, no, I'm going ahead to put the empowerment where it belongs. All right, yes, indeed. All right, showing love, man, consistently. All right, that's all we've done. All right.
Go back to America. So it's a catch-22.
It's a real that's an interesting. It's a really deep because I've often wondered that and why, because it almost seems like being accepting if you don't accept, like in South Africa or Zimbabwe, like you were being worse racist or something like that.
No such thing.
I get it. Right? Yeah, and then, but you can't do that with that. So that analogy is like, well, why can't?
We still rolling.
Can't you just call it the way it is? And like, is it offensive to tell a white Zimbabwean that?
Yeah, I don't know why it's acting up like this, dog.
I mean, here you're welcomed here.
My former president did it. He did it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "This is our land," and
but
y'all
here's what y'all didn't do here. You can say what he did. I'm talking about recently here for some of y'all folks, and I'm pointing out South Africa and people. How you gonna let the white Afrikaners put any charges on Julius Malema, bring him in a court, and give him 5 years? All right, no, for shooting a gun in the air. All right, Yes, this is pretty much what this is about. And it was about those white supremacists wanting to punish him anyway. All right. No, shooting a gun in the air, dude, in 2018, dude. In 2018. All right. Now, all these black folks, y'all the majority. All right. This is what we mean, y'all. And y'all gonna let these Afrikaners, man, these damn jokers with these wigs on, all right, march your people in a courtroom. All right. The most loyal rider that you have, Julius Malema. All right, and give him 5 years. All right, yeah. What is y'all niggas on, dude? All right, if you ain't gonna ride for nothing in your life, yo, you ride for him. All right, that man dedicated his life to you folks over there, dude. All right, no matter if you were bickering about your little tribal trash or whatever, he got y'all in order. All right, and he at least maintained some type of respect when you talked about these cases of black empowerment. All right, kill the farmer, kill the Boer. All right, no, this was the language in here he spoke in here with black empowerment here behind it. All right, returning your land back to you. All right, all of these great things. All right, and I'm sitting here telling you here, no, it was the old boot-licking jokers with the deep thoughts of good old apartheid. All right. No, when they were something significant amongst the rest of the black folks in here. Yeah, the older cats sold him out, dude. All right. I'm going to go ahead and spit it out. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. This is who backstabbed you. There's no other damn way in here. I'm sitting here watching Elon Musk doing all this crying and, all right, whining and shit about South Africa. All right. Because if y'all don't know, of course, you say Elon Musk is born there. He's from South Africa. All right. His family also has ties to PayPal. They used to own PayPal, I believe. All right. So he's one of those as well as Silver Spoon Trust Fund babies here, just like Trump, goddamn. All right, just to line it up. All right. But my greater point is I kept looking on Twitter and seeing him whining, dude. All right. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? Next thing I know, all right, yeah, they're sitting in here going to put 5 years on Julius Malema. All right. Yeah, I'm like, how can this be possible? All right. Shit, with all of y'all down there. All right. Yeah, you talk about being mentally colonized, dude. Hold on.
And by force, but that's how they've all did all their. They've taken everything by force. They've never not taken anything by force.
Segue.
You could
Palm wine is amazing.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like because Elon Musk got upset when Julius Malema did that whole thing in the stadium.
Yeah.
And Elon was like,
oh,
yes,
that's ironic.
they're trying to
All right, now he's talking about it.
They're threatening white South Africans. I think it's terrible. But he made his money off of violence to black out. You know what I'm saying? He was
What did Elon Musk say again?
he said, he was glitching.
Watch out before he comes.
He's gonna go like this. I was watching
Well, shut your car
154.
off.
I was watching 154. Now it's just one. It's only Akbar left. God,
Man, you ain't good enough, man. All right. Not with this hogwash you keep serving up. All right. Oh, man, you niggas is watered down, dude. All right. Mud bone juice. All right. That's why you got to keep stealing. All right. No, these niggas literally got their fingers in the middle of the console, man. All right. Where the damn, where you keep the cigarettes at. No, excuse me, in the loose change. All right. That's where y'all hands is at. Stealing from Friedman, dude. All right. Big fingers. All right. Stealing. I'm talking about taking quarters and everything. All right. No, you're taking quarters too. All right. Yes, indeed. And what I mean to say that is without the guarantee of you being able to take something off of the plates of what we eat, you ain't got nothing. Even to them cases, you mentioning Julius Malema here in these circumstances points out to the circumstance that y'all were aware in every concept of his case, but you kept your mind elsewhere. All right. Yes, indeed. You speak to the continent as far as unity and having this group of unity or quote unquote, all this stuff. Well, then that means when he is on the line here to get his head chopped off, then y'all need to stand on whatever Pan-Africanism that exists here. If you claim that's where you're at. All right. Yeah. That's what you need to do. All right. It shouldn't just come at a space. Excuse me. All right. No, where you feel like rather time or certain things are convenient for you. All right. And I'll say it after the proceeds have taken place. That's not really fair, is it? All right. No, I don't think so. All right. Yeah. Yeah, your boots got to be on the ground. All right, hold on here. While you actually getting it popping. All right, give me 1 second. All right, boom. All right. I'm letting other people know that I'm live here. All right, and that's all I'm doing. All right, I'm going in here. I forgot to share this earlier here too. There we go, right there. Let me go to share and do all my extras. Some people may not be through the door here. All right, I know, even though I know I'm close to the end, but people can come in here to watch it after we leave here. Now I almost reached my 2-hour mark. That's why I try to save the best for last. I have a comic. All right. No, we got another situation with a person going off in anger management. We got a young lady in a pool that she ain't supposed to be in. All right. And we have a situation where a young lady's ex or husband's mistress, all right, where you called her and said she's pregnant. All right, and she needed a ride to the hospital or whatever. All right. Yeah, just a real awkward conversation. And the last one, we may roll the dice if I'm gonna play that. All right. That's just some damn foolery. All right. Anyhow, we'll get to the comic here first. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, we'll get to the comic relief at the end. All right. I got through all the rest of things in the program, and thank y'all for attending. Thank y'all for the love, man. Thank y'all for the consistency and being behind your brethren, man. All right. Yes, indeed.
Good pussy? Anybody? That's how you end up being a stepdad. You get fucked into. I'm a stepfather, though. I'm a stepfather because my girlfriend got good pussy. Anybody? That's how you end up being a stepdad. You get fucked into that shit. Don't nobody grow up want to raise another nigga kids. That pussy good. You be like, you know what, man? Let me go and show you how to ride a bike. Your mama said you've been struggling with your reading. Let me see if I can. Nobody? I'm happy though. My baby mama got a new boyfriend. You can tell when your baby mama getting good dick because she don't give you no more problems. Nigga fucking the shit out your baby mama, you can see your kids when you feel like it. She be like 3 a.m. That's perfect. They'll be ready. You get there, your kids be. Ladies, I'm gonna let you know, your nightgown should be no older than your current relationship. Was that too much? Let me slow down. Don't be walking around here with nightgowns on to survive 8 niggas and 3 heartbreaks. You'd have sucked 1,000 dicks in this nightgown. You got the ghost of all the dicks you sucked hunting this goddamn nightgown. Talking about you trying to make a fresh start. You can't make no fresh start. Women crazy, fellas. Women will make you another nigga sandwich. Y'all kind of slow. Let me explain. Fellas, if your lady ever make you a sandwich and she don't ask you what you like on your sandwich, she just made you another nigga sandwich.
Right. Great delivery. I don't even know you, brother. Great delivery. Sharp. All right. I give it a 10 out of 10. All right. I'm just trying to help put you on the map, man. Love, man. Black first. All right. Keep going. All right. Keep going. No, knocking him dead. All right. Yeah. No, he blazed right through that. All right. No sweat on your forehead. No nothing. All right. Cruising. No, that nigga like Neo off the Matrix, nigga. Dealing with the Smiths. All right, come on. Yeah, that's how you want to be. All right, that's how you want to be, baby. All right, smooth. All right, no, you said about as smooth as butter. All right, yeah. Let me show you something here. All right. Speaking of we said unsmooth. We said what you got some polo boots on in here too? Is he going off? What's going on with the man's sleeves, yo? All right. Is this a sleeveless suit jacket? All right, or what a short sleeve suit jacket? All right. What do we got going on? Hey, hold on, sir. Wait a damn minute. All right. All right. We got to get a look at this. All right. Put this on the big screen. All right, to see what he really mad at, man. All right. Now, bro getting angry at anger management. So this is anger management.
Anger management.
I got many times I've been to the bed. It doesn't matter. I came to get solutions. Everybody, right? I didn't come to do this. Again, it's not on me. I didn't force you to come to do this. I'm not saying nothing else. I come to get solutions because when I go before that judge, and they said, "What did you do?" Technically, want to achieve, but I thought from the court.
What the hell is going on with this damn suit jacket? What's the deal, man? No, you're gonna act like you don't see this shit. All right? No, his suit jacket is come to his elbow. All right? No, man, I ain't with a suit jacket vest. All right, what is this? All right, is there some shorts to it? All right, no, I'm just trying to connect the dots, Halls. All right, hold on, somebody zoomed in on his pockets. All right, what do we got going on? No, check it out.
Because when I go,
all right, no, we got a major violation in here. All right, hold on, you got cufflinks in here too.
Something that you trying to resolve. What are you trying to resolve? And they said, "What did you do?" Technically, want to achieve, but I thought from the court that I would come in here and it would be something where I'm going to learn. Bro, you were just sitting outside smoking weed and all this shit over here, right? Yeah, but I
have medical issues.
I have medical issues. Okay, but I mean, what that got to do? I'm not having no problems. I was right there.
Man, you ill as hell, dude. Don't nobody know if you don't know, nigga. Beanhead, nigga. All right? Oh, he said, oh, bad breath, baby elbow, beanhead, nigga. All right? Don't nobody know if you don't know about what you gonna do. All right? What you want one of them to speak to the judge for you, nigga? All right? Nigga done got all types of trouble. You in anger management, nigga. Calm down. All right? That's why you in there. All right? He's still arguing with people. All right? Oh, coffee bean head joker. All right? Yeah, calm down. All right? Shit. No, that's why they got you in there, baby. All right? Now, what you call it? This woman, you're going to make sure you can't get in there. All right? Let me tell y'all something good for free, right? If you have something that is good to you, right? All right? Keep it to yourself, dude. All right? Don't tell anybody. Most of all, don't come to social media, yo, looking dumb. All right? Because people will make sure you can't have a good time. All right? Your own homegirl. All right? Or your mama, for some of y'all niggas. All right? Will call down the place, the private spot that you going to get in the pool. All right? And make sure you can't get in there anymore. All right? That's why it ain't good. All right? To be on social media telling everybody what you got, man. All right? Look at this.
I ain't got no job. He don't got school. This ain't our pool. We just come here to chillax and relax. I got my homegirl with me this time. I told her, don't come here if I ain't here, because, you know, I know the get to get us out of the pool. They don't even know we don't live here. And it's so nice, y'all. I'm gonna go get some coffee after this, though.
And guess what? All right. No, man. Probably gonna be the last time you coming in there. All right. No, you in here treating yourself to concessions and shit. All right. No, she's grabbing coffees, probably getting goddamn cupcakes and danishes out of there. All right. No, you're wrong. You know, I used to keep fruit and shit around there. All right. Yeah, I went to go get some refreshments. All right. Yeah, man. And guess what? You get ready to get cut off. She in here drinking coffee. She's doing that silly ass dance. All right. Yes, you got to keep shit to yourself if you want to keep going to the pool for free. All right. Shit.
Just chilling at their pool. Chilling at their pool. Chilling at their pool. You okay, Fafan? You okay? You just chilling at their pool. At their pool. Chilling 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 at their pool. You just chilling at their pool. Chilling at their pool. Chilling at their pool. Chilling at their pool. Oh, chilling at their pool.
This is why stupidity is annoying to me. It's annoying. All right, know that you're that dumb. All right, that's annoying. All right, you're grown and stupid. All right, no, how do you lose it all, baby? All right, no, keep running your mouth, antagonize folks. All right, sit all up in here, talk about what you're getting. All right, that's how you end up with nothing. All right, easy. All right, that's easy math. All right, like I said, I don't care if it's your sister or a brother, a cousin that don't like you, nigga. All right, gonna call over there. And you know she be coming down there with her child. All right, that's it. You're done. All right, yeah, absolutely. All you had to do was go ahead to say something. All right, no, wasn't nobody even checking for you. All right, yeah, you was getting it. They probably thought you lived there. All right, no, the whole nine. All right, yeah, okay, what you call it, man? You come to find out, you done blew the spot up. All right, no, because you making stupid ass videos like that on social media. Yeah, you deserve for somebody to stand at the door and tell you can't come in there, baby. All right, after that. All right, no, because my question is this: for what? Why, nigga? All right. And one more again. If you getting something, one more time. If you getting something, right? You getting something. All right. You. All right. That ain't for the world, man. All right. Let me ask y'all something here. In certain cases here, you get something good here and it's great to you. Would you like to share? No. All right. Hell no. All right. So that means you keep your goddamn lip shut. All right. Yeah, you start talking about, man, I got this and I got that. You end up opening up your hand. You ain't got nothing, nigga. All right? No, you talk too much. All right? God damn it. No, you talk way too damn much. Now you ain't got nothing. All right? They say one of the most, safest situations there in the world. All right? It is, all right, look, to keep your damn business to yourself. All right? If you winning and you happen to get a leg up, all right, that's God's blessing. All right, and you keep rolling. All right, goddamn, put your head down. All right, don't say nothing. All right, no, and keep rolling. All right, yes, that's what you do. This is how you keep winning, and stay humble. All right, stay down and dirty. All right, because ain't no near person, especially a black person, in any position here year to date that the dominant society can't take from our asses, dude. As soon as they get tired of the words coming out of our goddamn mouths. All right? That's the truth. All right? None of us are exempt from some shit like that. All right? Not one of us. All right? I don't give a damn how bad you think you are. All right? Anytime I done sat here to tell you I done lost 10 damn YouTube channels in here, I'm speaking on the behalf of my people. I understand what the cost is. All right? Not all this talk, man. All right, where you got people in here in these cases where you just meeting them here year to date and then came out the side of the bushes somewhere. All right, no, man, half of the shit they saying here makes sense. The other half you can't really grasp. All right, no, and you just trying to goddamn pour things here into the cases of the different people you listening to. It don't fit to listening to trash, dude. Don't pay anybody, dude. All right. It's no good to get halfway of a message, dude. All right. One side of it is true. The other side is, all right, used car salesman trash where I'm trying to sell something to you politically. All right. No, dude, you don't take in any of that garbage. That's what I would tell you. All right. No, listen to none of it. All right. Absolutely. All right. Black first. All right. I want to say thank y'all this evening. All right. For a wonderful program. As always, I am always blessed, man, and appreciative to be amongst my good people. As well as smash the like button, share this video. Of course, always don't forget to support the channel here. All right. Make sure I put that there in the comment section here. All right. Matter of fact, it should already be in the description of the video. But for the people that can't see it, I'm going to put it in the comment section there for you anyway. All right. I appreciate my good people. I love y'all to life. We will be back here with you in a minute. I'm the bottom line here. All right. No, y'all just check the description of the video. I just tried to send you something red here in a minute. All right. Peace. All right. I'm not sitting here trying to fight back and forth with this.